Sorry. So you all welcome to the grade 10 English medium maths paper class today. So last time we discussed about the paper number 35. Then that was, I think, that is a second paper. Now we are moving to the first paper discussion here, right? So one by one we will discuss. So I will give the access to talk to you now, so you can make the questions to me, right? Okay, very good. Today is the most participant in the live session. Nice to see. So we'll give the access to everyone. I think that you are like very like to the first paper than second, right? So first paper discussion. So I'm giving access to everyone. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions and you can clarify it, and I will give the access to the chat also. You can make message those who are not like to talk to me. They can have the access to the message. But I think now everyone like to talk to me. Okay, right. Very difficult. A lot of students there today, so to give access individually. Yes, now it's fine, I think. So everyone got the access, but you can talk to me and ask the questions at the same time. Okay, if you have any questions at the same time, right, you can ask. Right. So what is the paper number 36? So what is that paper? That is the paper one. Okay, standard paper one. So most of you have the exams starting end of this month, and during month of December, most you have the exam. So we continue the same paper class, okay, with the same time schedule for the grade 11. Okay, right. We converted this to the grade 11 by December, right? Namely converted, but everything same, but the paper content varied as suited to the grade 11. This convert grade 10 per class to the grade 11. You know that how many months you have for the exams? Less than 1 year, right? Because the December next year, December, you have exams. Now this is November, right? Just a one year gap. Okay, so 12 months. So very short periods. Okay, now you try to attend to the live paper classes and do the paper as itself, right? Ask the questions, clarify everything. You know that the grade 10 contribution is very more to the paper one as well. Okay, so grade 1 syllabus, grade 10 syllabus is having more extent. So now you have completed, right, most of the things. So if you face now at this moment, you can pass the exam. At least sometimes you can make 3 passes even, right? So okay, so everyone get that confidence and get that confidence that you are facing the exams now 2026 December. Okay, right. So ask the question clarified. So getting solid A for maths, yeah, is not an easy task if you do not works very well. But for other subjects, sometimes you can take by taking the last 2 3 months you are making your works, and you can take the passes. But here you have to make a smooth running throughout these 2 years. You cannot touch at the last 2 months the mathematics. Okay, that's how these subjects varied. So sometimes you are thinking that we are still now grade 10, no problem. No. So now the time to work hard and to make your results solid. Okay, right. I am here to help you. So you can ask any questions and clarify. I am not skipping you even a single questions. Right. Okay. So I'm trying to see your messages as well while during the class, but better talk to me, right? Because if I miss a message, sometimes your problem still exists, right? Okay, now we are moving to the paper number 36. Maybe around paper number 40, we can start the grade 11 after 4 papers. Right, 40, but the same number continue, 40, 41 likewise. Then we can see how many papers we have so far completed. Right. The initial rupees 500,000 of an individual's annual fee is from the income tax. Income tax free. I'm also paying income tax. Right. So that 500,000 is free from the income tax. Okay. Then the percentage of the income tax charge for the next 500,000 is 4%. Okay, then if his annual income is 600, 500, 650,000, calculate the annual income tax to be paid. So now from the total income, they says that first 500, this is the table, 500,000 tax free. They are not charging. Why? In all the Sri Lankan people paying the income tax? No. If their annual income less than that, so not charge being applied. So if more than that, next 500,000, they have 4%. Okay. Now we will check their income we separated into these regions. Okay. Then first 500,000, so they have the income 650,000. Now we separated that income to this region, so we can apply 500,000 here. Okay, then how much the more income? 650,000 subtracts this 500,000, then 150,000 come to this range. Now we know that this part not being applied an income tax, so this additional 150,000 charge how many percent? 4%. So then you have to calculate from 150,000, 4% is how much? Then you apply 150,000 multiply with 4%, 4 upon 100. Okay, then two zeros cancel, then 4 into 1,500. So it comes as 6,000 rupees. Rupees 6,000, right? Okay, so that is the income tax they need to pay. That is the income tax need to pay. Right. Question number 2. If any questions asked, hands up those who got 6,000 rupees for this answer. 6,000 you got. Okay, Sanuji. Right. Excellent. Right, simplify. Now this is all our questions. For two fractions addition there. So how to add the fraction knowledge? See that if it is either numeric fractions or algebraic fractions, the maths logic is to make their denominator same. Okay, so denominator you make same. Here 2x, here x. So you make these x terms to the 2x. Okay, here x 2x. Here also you make by 2x by multiplying 2. Okay, then 2 into 3, 6 upon 2x plus here 1 upon 2x. Okay, now the denominator 2x there, you keep denominator 2x, 6 plus 1, 7. So it comes as 7 upon 2x. Okay, their denominator same 2x and you add in the numerator. Okay, fine. So the logic concept, remember the concepts, the denominator must same. Okay, next question. Write the shaded region in set notation. Here a bit unclear this diagram. This is the Q set and this is the P set. Okay, so now they're asking the shaded region. What is your answer? Anyone can tell me what is this shaded region?
P dash union Q.
Wait, Manuga, wait. So now tell me.
P dash union Q.
P dash union Q. What about others? Any other answers?
P dash union.
P dash intersect Q.
No, union.
P dash union Q. Okay. So
P
me say
union Q dash.
P union Q dash. Hmm. So these are the answers given. P union Q dash. Manuku saying that P Q union P dash, right? P dash union Q, yes. This is one answer. Then some are saying P intersect Q dash. Right. So here the correct answer. So you can see that Q is totally shade Okay, and then other one is P dash. P dash outside everything shaded plus with Q, addition with Q. Yes, addition is the union. So your answer should be P dash union Q. This is the correct answer. P dash union Q. Make a avilla mana exam ekata. So if normally this is not given, okay. So if given, lot of students in trouble. I think here also those who did it, right? Hands up those who got the answer. P dash union Q. Union should be there. If you put intersect wrong, P dash intersect Q means which region? This green color. P dash intersect with Q is this one. If you take P dash intersect with Q is this green color only. We have met that one, but this is not met. Union, addition. Remember addition. So no problem. Then you think the P dash outside of the P everything, but then you have to add the Q. When you are adding Q, this part comes. Then you will see that P dash nung, how it comes this one. But it added to the U, added with Q. So it belongs to the Q. So that's why that part being shaded. Yes, Manuga, answer correct. Excellent. Right. So expressed in logarithm form, right? You know that here index form x equal a to the power 1. Okay, so you take the logarithm where the base not located. This is base index part sides. You take the log of the other sides where the base not located, base index not side. So you take logarithm of x, but you require a base you taken this a. This base you taken as base here equal index is the answer 1. Okay. How we define whether it's intercept or union? Union is the sum. Intercept means that except part, right? Yeah, intersect වෙන කැපෙන ටික තමයි ගන්නේ. P dash intersect කියන්නේ P dash එක Qත් එක්ක කැපෙන ටික common region එක. But union mean you have to separately P dash taken sum addition with Q. Addition තියෙන්නේ. මතක තියාගන්න Q union mean like addition. Intercept means like common region. Right. This is the way. Logarithm of x to the base a equal 1. Right. No other answers. So 5, according to the information given in the figure, find the value of a. Right. Now, when two sides equal in there, their opposite angles equal. So opposite means this side opposite a. This side is opposite here. Okay. Then here also a. Right, you mark there, then you have to add all the angles together to add up to 180. So you can write a plus 2a equal 180 degrees. 8a 2 2 2 4a equal 180 degrees. Just you divide by 4 both the sides, 4 cancelled. A equal 445 degrees. Equal 45 degrees. Equal 45 degrees. Understood? Right. So all the time when the sides equal, see that they are opposite angles. Here opposite angles to that equal. Right. Then you add up all the three angles to 180. So here P upon 3 minus 1 equal 4. Okay. Then you cancel. This is a simple equation. So firstly cancelled out this minus 1. How to cancel? You add 1 to the both the sides. You're adding 1 to the both the sides. Okay. So minus 1 plus 1 cancel. Then P upon 3 equal 4 plus 1 5. So now division 3 to cancel. Yes, Rion. Good. So you multiply by 3 both the sides. So 3 cancelled out, simplified, the exact word simplified, P equal 5 into 3, 15. Okay. So you can roughly check your answers by substituting P as 15 to this equation and check. 15 substitute here in your mind. So 15 divided by 3, what is the answer? 15 divided by 3, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. Yes, right side given 4. You can check in your mind. Right, whenever in an equation, you can check the answer. Okay, question number 7. Right, the center of the given circle is O. This is the center. Right, the information find the value of x. Right, now you can see There are three theorems learned in angles lessons in the circle, right? Then you can see whenever you see the centers marks the diameter. So this is the diameter. Okay. Then this is a 90 degree. Why? From the diameter, this is the diameter terminal, angle subtend on the sector is 90 degree. This is 90. Okay. Right, then here 50 degree means, right, simply, right, one is 90. මම මේ කියලා දෙන විදිහම follow කරන්න. If one is 90, other two sums should be 90. Then if it is 50, this should be 40. Why 40 වෙන්න ඕනේ? මෙතන 40. So y equal 40 degree. Just mark in the diagram itself. Diagram එකේ mark කරන්න. Then these are the steps. Okay. Then you can see from this terminal, angle subtend on the sector. He also subtend on the sector. Then these two angles equal. Okay, right? What are they? The same segment angle. So x you can take as 50 degree. So what's the reasons there? These are same sector angle. So if I mark by a green color, this is same sector. This is same sector angle. Okay, right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can't we say since O is the center, can't we say that the other diameter is also equal with the other diameter?
Yes, lengthwise equal, diameter is equal, but what is the outcome of length equal?
The opposite angles are equal.
No, here not in the same triangle the diameter comes. Not in the same triangle diameter comes. The diameter deals with two triangles. There's no worth of taking that. But here you can take this diameter, okay? Sorry. What happened? Okay, this is a diameter, this diameter also there. Then this angle 90 degree you can mark, but that's not the use of that taking to our answer. That's not use. Okay, anyone having
Excuse me,
other?
sir.
Yes.
Sir, do we need to write the reason for that for the part
No.
one? Sir?
Yeah, in part one, not compulsory. But if you get used to write it in your school, continue it, no problem. But writing is not compulsory in first paper. That's surely, yeah, exactly, yeah. But some teachers saying that first paper also write must, not must. Okay. In first paper, reasoning not must. Not must mean if you didn't write, still you got the 2 marks, no problem. Right. Which question? Third question is asking again, but when I'm saying yes. Third එක මට explain කරන්න තියෙන උපරිමේ explain කරේ මේ හිතන්නකෝ. Right. මං P dash මේකේ මම P dash union Q අරන් explain කරන්නම්. Right. I take P dash union Q. මං ඒකේ උත්තරේ අරන් පෙන්නන්නම් P dash union Q how to take. Okay, this is P and this is Q. So P, Q, okay, this is universal set. I make a match on balance P dash union Q. I mark P dash in a different color. I mark P dash. Okay, P dash mean except P everything. P dash mark කරන්න කියන්නකො ඉස්සල්ලාම. P dash mean except P. P හැර Okay, right. So this is the P dash. Then I mark Q. P dash mark, then I mark Q in a different color. Okay, Q is this set. එතකොට මෙතන intersect තිබුණා නම් if intersect sign there, we take where the two lines comes. If it is intersect, right? Because the common region, if two lines appear, that intersect should be there. But union is sum එක. එතකොට ඒ sum එක කියන්නේ මේ line අර line ඕන එකක්. Whatever line appear, you have to add these. So when you add these, everything shaded is now the answer taken. Right now the total lines, not the common region. But if you take like P dash intersect Q, you take where the both lines patterns appear. Both line patterns appear is here only. Okay, that's the difference. If you take this one, This part only if I mark by a different color. So if you take P dash intersect Q, this is the region. But that P dash union Q as the all the lines regions comes. Union is sum. ඒක මතක තියාගන්න addition කියන එක. Right. So now we add the question number 7, 8. So motor cars takes 3.5 hours to travel 175 kilometers. Calculate the average speed of it. So speed equal distance over time. Okay, අපි ඉස්කෝලේ යන කාලේ සර් කෙනෙක් කියලා දුන්නේ දැන් සිංහලෙන් කියලා දුන්නා යා right වේගය කියන්නේ දුර බෙදීම කාලය. කොහොමනේ අපි සිංහලෙන් මතක තියාගන්නේ? එයා කියලා දුන්නේ දුක වේදනාවක් right දුක්ඛ වේදනාවක් කියලා මතක තියාගන්න. හරි. The English වලින් නා speed equal distance over time is equal d upon t. Right, you can apply it. Okay. So how the average speed comes, the distance is 175 kilometers divided by the time. Time is 3.5. So මේ වගේ එකක් කොහොමද අපි ගන්නෙ? මේක improper කරන්න පුළුවන්. 2 into 3, 6 upon 1, 7 upon 2 hours. What we did, we converted this mixed number to the improper fractions. 2 into 3, 6 up 1, 7 upon 2. Now like fraction over fractions, what is the theorem? So you take the first one as it is 175 and you multiply with the reciprocal of the second. You multiply reciprocal. Reciprocal means 7 goes down, 2 goes up. Okay, then check 7 1, 7 2, 14, 3 remaining, 4 35, 7 5. So 25 into 2, 50, right? What is the unit? Kilometer. H goes to the top, H minus 1. 50 kilometer per hour. Hands up those who got the answer. Excellent.
Sir,
Yes.
එතන කොහොමද reciprocal වුනේ? Like how did the reciprocal came here?
Reciprocal is the fraction division law. Reciprocal is so you are dividing 175 with 7 upon 2. So first one as it is you write 175. That division converts the multiplication and then take the 7 upon 2 reciprocal. That's the fraction division law. You multiply the first one with the second fraction's reciprocal when division there. Second fraction is 7 upon 2. You convert 2 upon 7. Okay, so that's the reciprocal comes. Still doubt?
No. Okay, clear.
Right. Right. Find LCM. මේකට මම කෙටිම ක්‍රමය කියලා තියෙනවා. හරිනේ? කෙටිම ක්‍රමය කියලා තියෙනවා. ඒක follow කරන්න. Okay, මේක බොහෝ වෙලාවට papers වල තියෙනවා. all level papers වල බොහෝ වෙලාවට එනවා. අරන් බලන්න new syllabus එකේ all level papers දැම්ම තියෙමලම all level papers refer කරන්න. Okay? Right. You can take the all level syllabus and check these questions the LCM. Okay? Right. So how to take 6x squared, right? Separate it. 6x squared y, then 4x y squared, right? Matrix. අපිම විතරයි හරි? Right. A tricks අල්ලගන්න, right? Small tricks, but within the syllabus, okay? Marks given. So now 6 and 4, right? You take the larger value, 6, and then check whether 4 can convert to 6 with multiplication. 4 can convert to 6? No. Then take the 6 second multiple, that is 12. Determine whether 4 can convert to 12? Yes. Then stop from that point. That is the LCM of these numeric values. So that is 12. Okay, then same algebraic terms, you align the same terms accordingly and take the maximum power of each term. So here maximum power x squared, here maximum power y squared. So your answer should be 12x squared y squared. Okay, right. Right, hands up those who got the answer. The other way we have this standard methods like writing with the prime numbers product and taking, that's a bit long. And some students get wrong mistakes with the huge calculation, but this is very simple. Okay, right. Next one. Right. In the given figure AB equal DC, right, the pair of angles that should be equal to become the true triangle ABC and BCD are congruent under SAS, right? Now you can see this is common side for both the triangle, okay? Okay, common side, which is the BC. And the case reference is SAS. When you are writing also, you can see you cannot choose any angles there. That angle to be the intermediate angle. Intermediate, why? Included angle. It's two side and included angle. So then angle should be included to the both the equal sides. So how to make included angle here, right? Then these are the two sides equal. This angle you have to check. And here these are the two sides. You have to check the included angle, this one. So this both the angles we have to choose, right? Okay. Why? Then only it's included to the equal two sides. Okay, right. So then what is your argument? You write ABC angle should be equal to BCD angle. Okay. So the angle to be included under this case. The height of a cylinder with the,
Excuse me,
yes,
sir.
yes,
Sir, can't we say any other angle in the triangle is equal?
no. Why? The case reference? See, be carefully. SAS. SAS mean two sides and included angle. It doesn't say any angle. So in the case reference, side angle side. So like they are writing also included the angle between the two equal sides. You cannot take any angles, right? That must be included one to both equal sides. Right. The height of a cylinder with the diameter of the base, the cylinder with the diameter of the base 14 is 15, the height. Calculate the area of the curved surface. Mostly in most questions, right, under the surface area of a solid. You know that in all level questions, the surface area not appear mostly in the exams, right? But the surface area of solid comes like curved surface of a cylinder. So remember all the time curved surface asking. Cylinder curved surface mostly being examined in the exam. So you know that A equal to 5RH. Okay, so that is the curved surface area. So you take that A equal 2 into 5 into R into radius. What is the radius? 14 into H height. What is the height? Height is 15. Wait. One mistake. What is the mistake? So they are saying diameter of the base 14. The radius is half of that. So radius should be 7. Paradhanamai dila තියෙන්නේ. Okay. Radius is 7. Diameter given. Right. 7171. So here 44 into 15 you multiply. කොහොමද තාමත් ඔයාලා මේව multiply කරන්නේ? How to multiply? 44 into 15, right? Like you are writing 44 and 15 and one by one. No, this is the easiest way. So you take 15, may vachana mataka තියෙන්න ඕනේ දැන් values. 15 multiply with 4 directly. 15 into 4, what is the answer? 60. 15 4. Oh, then ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න ඕනේ. 15 to 30, 15 for 40, 15 5 75, 15 6 90. Maths ගණන් හදද්දී ඔය එනවා ඇඟට. So 15 into 4 60. You put 0 there. Okay. Then 6 remain. Then 15 into 4, again 60, plus that 6, 66. Okay, so that is the answer. Harini? Yes. A tricks are multiplications, right? In the figure ABCD of BC two parallelograms, according to the given information, find the AD length, right? AD hana, mekad the concept. This is a parallelogram. How you determine this is a parallelogram? Tell me. These opposite pairs parallel. These parallels. Okay. Then this is a parallelogram. Then opposite sides equal. If it is 6, here also 6 centimeters. Okay. Then See this parallelogram, okay, then their opposite angles equal again because this is also parallelogram. Then if this is 6, here also 6. Okay, so that's the logic. Here came here to here 6. Why? This is a parallelogram, opposite sides equal. Then here to here 6. This is a parallelogram equal. Right, find the AD length 6 centimeters. So you can make the diagram visual, these dimensions. Then මේවා diagram එකේම mention කරන්න. Okay. Right, question number 13. From the following, select and underline the statement which contain discrete data.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I can't understand it.
Previous one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So here, parallelogram, you identify. What is this parallelogram? This one is a parallelogram. How? The opposite pairs are parallel. In a parallelogram, there is a feature, right? Their opposite sides are equal in length. So in this parallelogram, I made the green color. Okay, then this side given 6 centimeter. Then opposite side to that is this sides. Forget this parallelogram. This parallelogram, this is 6 mean this is also 6. You got this value 6. Now it's okay, right? Then forget this part. Now consider this is as a parallelogram, new parallelogram. Why? This is also parallel given condition. This is also parallel. Okay, then here 6 centimeter mean this opposite side to that is this side. Okay, then here also same to this length 6. Okay, two parallelogram, you see individually first this one and then take the 6 here. Then you see again this is as a parallelogram. Then this 6 mean here also 6. Right, there are two types of data. මේක ගොඩාක් 11 ළමයින්ටත් අමතක වෙලා තියෙන point එකක්. Right, මේක අහපුවාම වරද්දනවා. Discrete and what is the other type of data? Who can answer? There are two types of data.
Continuous data.
Very good. Continuous data. Discrete and continuous. අන්නේ වචනින්ම තියෙනවා අල්ලගන්න පුළුවන් වචනේ. Discrete. ඔයා discrete අමතක කරන්න අනිත් එක දාන්නවා. Continuous. What is the other types? Continuous. Discrete and continuous. Okay. එතකොට continuous කියන වචනේම තේරෙනවා continue වෙනවා. So it can take any number. Like I remember, like a river flows continuously. River flows continuously. It can take any value. Continue can it can take any value. Okay, so that means for continuous data it can take any value like decimal, fractions, whatever. But opposite of that, discrete is they can take only whole number values. Whole number values. It cannot take decimals. Okay, simply continuous mean අර වචනෙන් අල්ලගන්න continue වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ගඟක් ගලාගෙන යනවා වගේ. ඒතකොට මැද හිස් නෑනේ ඔක්කොම ගත්ත හැකි. ඒ ගඟේ ගලන ගස් මුල් ගල්වැල් ඔක්කොම අහු වෙනවා. Continue වෙනකොට. But discrete mean just take whole number data only. Like number of family members cannot be a decimal, cannot be a fractions, right? Number of banana in one comb of banana is not a fraction, just whole number. Number of teachers in the school, whole numbers, not half teachers there, decimal teachers there. Okay, right. So that's the idea. So discrete means whole number data. Continuous mean any data, whole number, fractions, decimal. What are the continuous data example? Height of students. Height would be a decimal. Mass of students. Mass would be a decimal, right? The length of certain walls, right? Likewise. Okay, now move to the question. The daily sales quantity of rice during a month, that is a continuous data. Why? Exactly 50 kilogram? No, 50 and half. So number of members in each family in a certain villages, that cannot be negative, number of family members. Okay, then marks obtained by a group of students for mathematics paper. What is your idea? That marks would be decimals. The අපිට මේ exam වලදී අපිට decimals නොවුනට in some exams they are decimals, they are 52.5 marks for mathematics. Okay, so that can be a decimal. So this is the part 2. My idea. What is your idea? Did you underline this one also, marks of mathematics paper?
No, sir.
Yes, but in our normally in schools they are not giving. Sometimes we giving 72.5 marks, right? They are rounding off normally, but we cannot say all this exam. So better to answer, okay? But some arguments there for the third one, right? Like a whole number, but marks would be decimals sometimes. Marks එක decimal වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right. If a random experiment A and B are two events which are not mutually exclusive. මොකද්ද කියන්න හාන්ස් එක ඔයාලගෙම ගහ mutually exclusive, a huge word, but mathematical concept is what?
Intersected.
Very good. So in mutually exclusive event mean intersection zero. Very good. Being zero. What being zero, Rion? Intersection. A intersection B becomes zero if A and B mutually exclusive. But they are showing that C not mutually exclusive event. That means intersection not become zero. Then you have a formula for that one. Make a මතක තියාගන්න O level එකට අහනවා. Okay. So how to take PA union B equal PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Okay, right. Tell me the formula again. PA union B equal PA plus PB minus PA intersection B. Okay, so PA is what? 1/3 plus PB is what? 3/4 minus PA intersection B is 1/4. Right. So you apply the values PA, PB and subtract PA intersection B. Now the denominator not same. You make the denominator 12. මෙහෙම බලන්න එතකොට 3 into 4 12 4 into 1 4 plus okay 4 into 3 12 3 into 3 9 minus 4 into 3 3 into 1 3. So now you can take 9 plus 4 13 13 subtract 3 that is 10 upon 12. You can simplify to 5 to 6.
Sir, can you please re-elaborate on the 13th question?
Yes, 13th questions Puta. Two types of data there. What are the two types of data? Discrete and random, the continuous data. Continuous means for that type of data can take decimals, fractional numbers, not only the whole numbers. Like if we take mass of students, we take mass of each students in a class, that is a data. So mass would be like 75.3, right? 5.8 is 80.2. Fractional value can include for the continuous data, but here discrete data means they can take only the whole numbers as the data, whole numbers. So what the whole number data here? Number of family members in a certain village. We take the data from the village, number of family members in each houses. They are given like 4 5 6 8, all are whole numbers. So not decimals there. That's the logic. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So complete this one formula එක මතක නැති අය බලන්න. Right. මේක මතක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. This to be remember. Yes, mutually exclusive event means intersection zero event. But they are saying here not mutually exclusive event. That is fine. Why? Here intersection also they are 1/4. We can see that it never became zero. So not mutually, that's fine. Mutually exclusive means intersection zero event. What are the events? Boys and girls. Any intersection for both category? No, actually not. So some are saying, but not. Right. So, but what about odd numbers, even numbers? Are they intersect each other? Odd numbers, even numbers? Not. Okay, no intersection part there. Any number belongs to odd and even both? No, that are the mutually exclusive event. Intersection zero. They are called further the disjoint set. They are separated. Then if they mention that if A and B are mutually exclusive event, what happened? Here, when you write this formula, you make this part zero. මෙයා zero කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට mutual exclusive නම් මෙයා zero. Then PA union B just deduce to the equation PA plus PB only. ඕකේ මේක මතක තියාගන්න ඒක අහන එක්සෑම් එකේදී mutual exclusive කියලා අහන්නේ මෙතනදී not ඒක exclusive නම් 0 කරන්න intersection එක 0 ඕවා හොද්දට ඔලුවට දාගන්න මෙච්චර කියලා දීලත් ආය වරද්දන්න එපා හරි right question number 15 right find the volume of a prism so volume of a prism equal cross sectional area into the length okay here what is the cross section this triangle is the cross section you take then the area of this triangle and then you take the area of this triangle and you multiply it by 10 okay so volume equal cross sectional area half into here the base sides this is base 4 centimeter into height is what 5 centimeter okay so that is the cross sectional area this area you multiply it by 10 centimeter okay then 2 1 2 2 then 2 into 5 10 10 into 10 100 what is the unit square centimeters Hare? So you take the cross sectional area triangle area that is a right angle
Sir,
triangle
should
then
it be cubic centimeters?
very good yes my mistake cubic centimeter because volume asking half into 4 into 5 into the length right okay the cross sectional yes
So is it necessary to write the equation?
A into L no need not must so you can apply but this showing calculation should be there normally try to take that is steps from this one words fine these two steps okay write down the gradient and the intercept of the straight line which passes through the 0 comma 5 and 3 comma 8 okay right so how to find the gradient equal just the y coordinate difference over x coordinate difference so how to take the y difference so take the point I write nearly that here 0 comma 5 so I subtract y coordinates starting here. Here y is 8, here y is 5. So you take 8 subtract 5 upon, right, the x difference 3 subtract 0. Okay, so 8 subtract 5, 3, 3 subtract 0, 3. Okay, then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So the gradient is 1. What is the formula? Y coordinate difference, y difference over x difference. Right, now you take the intercept. Intercept is where the y-axis cutting point. So I have shown you how to look into the coordinate and find the grade intercept. How to look into the coordinate? Here 3 comma 8, here 0 comma 5. This is the point. 0 comma something means that is the intercept. 0 comma something. Why the reason? After the 0 that is the intercept. How I say that 0 comma 5 is a coordinate on the y-axis y x coordinate 0 in the y-axis on the y-axis so 0 comma 5 is here right then you take look into the coordinates and 0 comma something there that something is the intercept so c is 5 c is as 5 okay now you can write they asking just the gradient and the intercept if they ask the equation how to write y equal mx for m you write 1x plus c is 5 normally this one's coefficient is silent you write y equal x plus 5 right take the two formula so obtain the first approximation of root 34 you take root 34 right lower and upper perfect square lower perfect
Excuse me,
square
sir.
25 yes tell me
So cannot we take as 5 divided by 8? No, 8 divided by 5 and then 3 minus 0.
hmm
Say, is it wrong?
No, 8 divided by 5. No, here 16,
No, sir,
right?
8 minus.
Yes, 8 minus 5 divided by 3 minus 0. That's the way.
No, sir, 5 minus 8
Ah,
and 3
0
minus.
minus 0 minus 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, you can take the other way, but you cannot mix it. If you take here 5 minus 8 divide by 0 minus 3, that is also correct. But towards the same direction you take. If you take y direction to any direction, the same direction is taken.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
They are asking the gradient and the intercept, so we don't have to write the equation, right?
No need. That's for the knowledge. I told M and C only, huh? Right. M1, C5, mention it.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay. Right. Okay. So here root 34 to root 25, second lesson. So now check here answer 5, here answer 6. Okay. Now you feel take the difference of these two 25 to 34. You take 9 difference. Here you take 2 difference. Now you feel this is very closer to 6 towards. Why? Here the gap is very lower. That is 2. Right. Okay, so now what is your argument? Here, a bit closer to 6. Why 2 gaps? But you can suggest like 5 and 6. Here, mid is 5.5. So you choose like 5.8, 5.9 something. I choose with 5.8 and check 5.8 multiply with 5.8. Okay, 18 to 8, 64, 6 remaining, 18 to 5, 40 plus 6, 46. So 5 into 8, 40, 4 remaining, 5 into 5, 25 plus 4, 29. Okay, 4, 6, 3, here 3. Okay, then 2 decimal places. We have to separate 1, 2, then 33.64. Right, then that is bit lower than 34. Then further you can check the upper value. Why? 34 less value here. Then you check 5.9 further, but up here we will check 9 into 9. 34.81. Now you feel this is 81 more, but here just 64 to 100 like 34 less. So this is the lower gap creates. So the answer should be 5.8. Okay, so 5.8 is the answer. We choose the correct one. Make a second lesson Nikki, okay? So in the given figure, if BAC equals 60 degree, right, and ACD equal 130, they're asking ABC angle, this angle asking, you can directly apply the exterior angle theorem, right, without finding the interior. Right. This is the exterior angle 130 and this is interior opposite sum. So the sum of these two comes 130. So directly you can find ABC equal, right? From 130 subtracts this angle. 130 subtracts that 60 angle, then it comes as 70 degree. 70 degree. Right? Don't follow that normal method. You write here 50, then add these three. Like that's a very junior concepts. Right? But you are now experts who apply that direct exterior angle theorem. But most of students trying to do that the traditional method. Right. Find the factors of x squared minus x minus 42. How to take this is a trinomial quadratic expression. Right. You factorize by minus 42 into x squared. Then you take minus 42 x squared. Right. Then here negative value there. So to become negative, one is positive, other one is negative. Okay, then the difference should be negative 1x. Okay, why the positive negative dealing? Then difference 1 is what? Product 42, difference 1. Then 7, 6 pair, but you decide here negative 1 should be the final answer. Then bigger one is the negative. Then you apply 7 here, negative 7. Next here positive 6x. Now you consider x squared plus 6x. Okay, then minus 7x, right, minus 42. Then 2 by 2 taken out, then x plus 6. Here minus 7 taken out, x plus 6. Okay, now x plus 6 common, right, taken out. Then here x minus 7. Right. Trinomial quadratic. Remember the lessons again. Right. If we AB is a diameter, they are saying AB is a diameter, right? Then when it is diameter, remember, right, this is 90 degree. AB equal AD. This is 90 degree, but here big problem. Did you do this question?
So it comes as 80 degrees.
Yeah, it cannot. Why here 50 means this? I think mistakenly. Oh, what happened? This 50 given, this two signs is a problem. Why? If two signs given, then here 50, here 50, then it cannot be. Why? 50, 50, 100, 190 cannot. Okay. Uh, then argument should be here this to not to be given. This two sides equal not to be given. Nah? Then we can solve. That's my argument says. Right, okay, this don't consider these two sides equal. If that's so, this is 90 degree, here 50 mean, here 40 degree. Okay, now they mention these two sides equal in the bigger triangle. See this triangle. Okay, then if this is 40 degree, these two sides equal, no, then this come as a 40 degree. But this forget this symbol, that is mistakes. So if you get wrong answer, I will give
But
all
sir,
marks.
what?
Yes.
Sir, can't we also take that if we consider that both the sides are actually equal, then ABC also equals 50 degrees, and therefore ADC will also equal
Yes.
50 degrees.
Yes. Based on that, you can take that 50 degree also. Why? But if they mention this AB as a diameter, then that's the issue. Here, two things to correct the question. One method, as I mentioned, forget this AC equal BC. Then your answer should be 40 degrees. If you if the two signs not given equal. The other that the students say that then don't forget this question. If it cut also now okay. If it is diameter only, this becomes problem, the 90 degree. Otherwise, these two sides equal, then 50, 50, then here 50. Okay, right. So 2A, 50, 40, or any other answer acceptable, all marks given. I checked it, but I couldn't touch. I couldn't. Food sufficient for 6 days for 10 soldiers has been stored in a certain camp. If another 2 soldiers were assigned to the camp, for how many days will this food sufficient? So now take how many soldier days, like men days, calculate soldier days, 6 days, multiply with 10 soldiers. Okay, 10 into 6, 60 soldier days, SD I take. Okay, then if another 2 soldiers were assigned to camp, right? So now how many total soldiers there are, right? 10 plus 12, then divide by 12 soldiers, then you can take the required days. So this is the amount of foods, soldier days, divided by the new soldier values. New soldiers are altogether 12. 60 divided by 12, 5 days. So the Sufficient for 5 days. Right. Question number 22. If the area of the ABCD parallelogram is 75 square centimeter, find the area of ABC triangle. Basic concept, right? If the area of the parallelogram given 75, so this is half of that. Why? By the diagonals, the area is bisected. So it comes as triangle ABC area 75 upon 2 square centimeters. Or you can make as decimal 37.5, right? Square centimeters. Okay. Right. Right. Question number 23. If the perimeter of the given figure is 50 square centimeter, right? Perimeter given, and the PQ arc length is 22. Arc length කියන්නේ මේ ටික curve දෙක 22 and they ask in the radius. So these two radius equal, right? So simply how this perimeter build up? The sum of two radius and the arc length. Okay, from the perimeter subtracts this arc length. So what is the perimeter? 50 centimeter. From that subtracts this arc length 22, then 8, then 4 subtract 2, 2, 28. So from the perimeter, when you subtract this part, that gives you the sum of two radius. So how to find one radius? One radius equal just 28 divided by 2, then it comes as 14 centimeter. It comes as 14 centimeter. That's the 23. Understood? Logical. Right. Then question number 24. Solve the inequality. Now check here 4 minus 5x greater than negative, 19. Then you cancel this positive 4, subtract 4 from both the sides. So here also 19 subtract 4. Then negative 5x greater than 15. Okay, now you divide by negative 5. But remember, when you are dividing by a negative signs, right, the inequality to be changed. So you are dividing by negative 5. So here also you are dividing by negative 5, but the sign changed to the other way. So if you forget this concept, totally wrong. Okay, then 5 cancelled, simplified, then x less than 15 divided by 5, 3, but it's negative 3. So now x less than negative 3 is the answer. They are asking solve only. So this is the answer. Remember, when you are dividing by a negative value, the inequality, or multiplying by a negative value, write that to be change the inequality sign. Right, question number 25. In the given figure, AB equal 8 centimeter, draw the sketch of the relevant construction needed to obtain the point P on the line AC, right, which is the equidistance to the A and B, right, equidistance to A and B, but on the C, right. So now you check equidistance to A and B is what? A is a point, B is a point. Okay, so equidistance to 2 point is what? That is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, then you take more than half of length arc, here more right arc, then you make this one that is perpendicular as well as bisector. Okay, so that is the equidistance to A and B. And on the C, on the AC line, on the AC line, so this is the AC line where they meet each other is the point P. Right. Okay. Now makes out of 50 marks per first part. How much? Right. So now we are moving to the question number part B. A water tank is completely filled with water. 2/5 of the water in it was wasted. Right. 5/6 of the remaining water is used. Okay. What's the fraction of the whole quantity of
Excuse
water?
me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in inequality, if we divide with something with positive number, should we change the sign?
No, if we divide by positive number, no change. Right. If we divide by negative value only, it change. If we divide negative value, or if we divide, multiply by a negative value, the sign change. What fraction of the whole quantity of water is remained after the wastage? So 2/5 of the water in it was wasted. From 5 total parts to wasted. Then what is the remain? From 5, right, to wasted mean 5 subtract to 3. 3/5 is the remain water. You have 2 marks. Then express the quantity of water as a fraction of whole quantity of water. Express the used water quantity. So what they have used, see the wording, 5/6 of remaining. Make them apply karan. For this mention, 5/6 of remaining is utilized. Okay. Then 5/6 of mean multiplication, remaining is 3/5. Okay, now you can simplify 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. Then it comes as 1 upon 2. So you have 3 marks there. And I use take a 1 upon 2. Okay. After that, rest of the water is filled equally into the 3 container that the same capacity, what fraction of the whole quantity of water is filled into 3 containers. Containers තුනටම fill කරපු ටික කොච්චරද? ලේසි ක්‍රමයේ කියන්නම්. So they mention go to this point. 5/6 of the remaining was used. The remaining එකෙන් 5/6 used නම් කොච්චරක්ද දැන් තියෙන්නේ? Remaining එකෙන් 1/6. 1/6 of the remaining එකෙන් 6න් 5ක් use කරා නම් remaining එකෙන් 6න් එකක් මොකද වෙන්නේ containers වලට fill කරලා තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් 1/6 එතනයි logic එක ලේසිම ක්‍රමය. 1/6 of mean multiplication remaining. What is the remaining here found? 3/5. So 3 1 3 2. එතකොට අපිට එනවා 1/10 තමයි ටැංකි තුනටම fill වෙලා තියෙන්නේ 1/10. You have 2 marks there. Okay, next one. If the volume of water in one container is 25 liters, what is the capacity of the tank? Methane tank තුනටම ගියපු එක. So that to be divided by 3 to take one tank, how much the fraction? So 1/10 divided by 3. කොහොමද fraction එකක් divide කරන්නේ? Fraction divide by a whole number. How the easiest way? Just multiply the denominator by 3. Okay, තුනට බෙදෙනවා කියන්නේ 10න් එක denominator එක 3ෙන් multiply කරන්න. So then it comes as 1/30th. Right, නැත්නම් fraction division method එක දාන්න normally 1/10 multiply with reciprocal. Then it comes 1/30th. Okay, now 1/30th is the one container fraction, so that is equal to the liter wise 25 liters. So 1/30th is 25 liter. Therefore, total volume is how much? Total volume equal just 25 liter into 30. ඒ වගේ 30. So it comes as 750 liters is the tank. The 30න් එකක් තමයි 25. ඒ වගේ 30ක් තියෙනවා. So you need to multiply by 10. Why did you multiply by 3/5? Question 3. Here, Puta, they says that 3/5 is the remaining. This says 5/6 of the remaining of mean multiplication. So 5/6 of multiplication remain was 3/5. That's why we multiply. Three marks there, okay? Right. 10 marks totally. හරිනේ ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා අහන්න. Now, the figure shows a sketch of a window grill with the measurements in semicircle and 2 squares. Right, semicircles එකක් තියෙනවා 2 squares. Find the area of the large square. Me large square ke area kahana. The area of the large square. This is square. Okay, this is 56 centimeters. One side is 56. Okay, then here also 56. So how to take the large square area? Area equal length into breadth. So 56 into 56. You multiply. Okay, then take the answer. Then what is the answer you got?
313 square centimeter.
Very good. 56 into 56. That comes at
30, sorry, 31,300.
okay, 3,136, right? 3,136 square
Yes, sir.
centimeters. Yes, good. Thank you. Right, find the area of the semicircle. Right, area of the semicircle. So semicircle is this one. So you have to find the area. Then you have to take the radius of that. So this is 56 total length, but radius is half of that. This is the radius. 56 half is 28. Now you apply what is the area formula? Half into 5r squared, 22 upon 7 into r squared. R is 28 into 28. Okay, 7174, 2122. Then take 44 into 28. Okay, multiply 44 with 28. So 44 multiply with 28. So that it comes as 1232 square centimeters. Okay, right, you have 3 marks there. Then take the third one. If iron rods are used to make the grill, find the length of the iron rod which is needed for the semicircular arc. Semicircular arc එකට අවශ්‍ය iron length එක අහනවා. Right, that means here the perimeter you have to take. This perimeter you have to take. Okay, how to take this radius 28 sector arc length you will take. එහෙනම් මේක අපිට ඕනේ මොනකද්ද ඉස්සෙල්ලම this arc length you required. So how to write that arc length? This equal half 25r 2 into 5 into r. What is the r? Radius 28. So that is the arc length. 7174, 2121, then C equal 4 into 2, 8, 4 into 2, 8, 88 centimeters. So that is the arc length. Me arc length ekava 88. So they ask in the iron grill, that means perimeter you have to take. Perimeter means this 88 plus this 56. So you take 88 addition with 56. 8 plus 6, 14, 1 remaining, 8 plus 1, 9 plus 5, 14. So 144 centimeters. So you have 3 marks there. Okay, you got this length plus adding this one. Find the total length of iron rod which is needed to make the grill. The සම්පූර්ණ iron length ටික අහනවා. දැන් මෙතෙන්ට කීයක් ගියාද 144. ඊට පස්සේ ඒකට cover වෙච්ච නැති ටික add කරන්න. 144 you write here. එතකොට drill එකට ඒක හරි. මේකේ perimeter නෙමෙයි iron length. එතකොට all the lines you are adding. Right. Then here how many 56? 1, 2, 3. So 56 තව 3ක් add වෙනවා. 3 into 6 18. 1 remaining 3 into 5 15 plus 1 16. එතකොට මේ තුන් දෙනා හරි. ඊළඟට මේ කැලි තව කීයක් තියෙනවද? 4ක්. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ කැලක් 28 නේ 28 ඒවා 4. එතකොට 28 ඒවා 4 add වෙනවා ආයේ. එතකොට එන්නේ 112. ඊට අමතරව තව ඉන්නේ මෙතන 8.2 ඒවා 1 2 3 4 එකක් 8.2 නේ ඒ වගේ ඒවා හතරක්. So 8.2 into 4 එතනින් එනවා 32.8. හරි? එතන මෙතනින් එනවා 8 මෙතනින් 8යි 4යි 12යි 2යි 14යි 2යි 16යි එකක් ඉතිරි 456.8 centimeter කියලා එනවා 2 marks ලැබෙනවා. මේක ආවද? Did you take this answer?
Excuse
Yes.
me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in the third question, they are asking, they have given, right, which is needed for the semicircular arc, only the arc, right?
If iron rod, third question, find the length of the given rod which is needed for the semicircular. Yes, my mistakes. Semicircular arc vachin given, arc given. Semicircular arc. Yes, arc length sufficient. That means 88 fine na to 88 given. 88 I mean an arc.
So then when adding also, we don't take that interior part, no?
No, we need. Why? Imagine that is built up with the right iron rods. So the rods are running here. For each length, rods running. So the very that answer correct. Right here, this part's not required. The 88 acceptable semicircular arc wording there.
Sir, but like we take that same mark for the arc of the square also, no? We don't take a separate one for the square, no?
No, why? That's why I had just three only. Right. When we take the arc, these sides I added. So the semicircle, I take this whole the length. Then I just add these three length only because here rod is done. Okay. Then here four sides taken and here this four sides taken.
Then, so
Okay.
however, the answer should be same, no?
Yes. Same for the last one. This one. 4, 5, 6. All the lengths, not the perimeter here. All the lengths you are adding because that is a frame.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the fraction question, the fourth one, they
Hmm?
are saying the volume of the water in one container is 25. So one container already they have given means when they ask in the total, we have to we have to equalize that 110, right?
Yes, why not 1/10? 1/10 is for the all the three container allocation. Then one container is 1/10 divided by 3. Then it comes as 1/30th.
So then in the third question they're asking, right? What is the whole quantity of water filled into the containers? That means in the
Yes,
three containers, right?
yes, into the containers. Right. That means for the three containers, that's 1/10 come. But then says so one container volume means you have to take one container fractions. This fraction divided by 3. Okay?
So they have given the volume of water
Yes.
in one container.
Yes, one container 25, but as a fraction, how much? As a fraction for one container, not given. Then as a fraction, one container, we divide this by 3, then got 1/30th. The 1/30th of the volume is the 25, full volume is 30 such parts, 30th, 30th. So otherwise, you have another method. One container 25 means you multiply by three containers. That is 75. So 75 is the three container volume. Okay, liters. So three container fraction is 1/10 here. Then 1/10 equals 75. So total is such 10 parts. 75 into 10, 750. So same answer you get. You also 750 taken.
So in the third question they have given, right, the rest of the water is filled equally to three containers with same capacity. So we have to find that volume also, right? In that
Yes,
question itself.
no, not the volume. They're asking fraction. In the third one, as a fraction. What fraction of the whole quantity? Here, fractions we found. Here, that fractions compared with the liters and find the total volume. Right. Question number 3. That is a Mendes question. Right. See there. It takes 6 days for 8 men to paint a school building. During the first 4 days, only 6 men were assigned to work. How many men days are needed to complete the whole work? Right, complete the whole works. So that is 8 men into how many days? 6 days. So you can take the whole task 8 into 6, 48 men days. So that is the whole task, 48 men days. Right, you have here 2 marks. Whole the task is measured by men days, men into days multiplied. Okay, right, what fraction of the whole works done using the during the first 4 days, what fraction of the work done? So take the work done quantity. What is the work done quantity? During the first 4 days, only 6 men were assigned. So 6 men work for how many days? 4 days. Now take the completed task. 6 into 4, 24 men days, MD. Now they're asking what fraction of the whole work's done. As a fraction, how to do? Right, the completed work done is 24 min days. Total work done is 48 min days. From 48, this is 24. As a fraction, how much? 24, 1, 24, 2. So the answer is 1 half. Is the completed work as a fraction. Padalini completed work by min days you take 24 upon the total work is 48. Okay. Then how many moments are needed to complete the remaining work on expected day? So what is the remaining work? So remaining work, how much? From 48 subtract 24. Again 24 remain. Okay. So that to be taken by how many days now balance? So the same days they have to complete the task. So 6 days the total task expected. Now 4 days elapsed. Okay, so what is the remaining days to complete that min days? By 2 days. Okay, then you divide by 2 days remaining. Okay, if they complete the same completed completion date, so divide by 2, then days completed. 24 upon 12, 2 is 12 means. So now means 12 means required to complete within the same day, right? So you have 2 marks. If the labor charge of a man is rupees 2000 per day, what is the total amount that should be paid for a labor charge for the whole works? Now, one labor day is how much? Men day. එක එක දවසක් වැඩ කරොත් if one min work one day is one min day, okay, one min day equal how many rupees? Rupees 2000. මේකේ රුපියල් 2000ක් කියන්නේ one min day එකක්. If one min work for day, they are paid, right, 2000. That means one min day 2000. What is the total task here? Total task we calculate 6 into 8. Initial task is 6 into 8, 48 min days. And now one min day 2000. So the total task is 48 min days. So how to take the value? Just rupees 2000 multiply with 48. Then it comes as rupees 96,000.
So in the third question, they're asking how many more men, right? So we have to subtract,
Yes.
no?
Yes, how many more min days well done? So here 12 is the total required, but they have first 4 days 6 men works. Okay, 6 men means they need 6 more men.
So but 8 are there right already, even though 8 didn't work.
Uh, uh, uh. No, it doesn't mean that 8 they have. The total work says if 8 men works, it takes 6 days. But they says that during the first 4 days, only 6 men were assigned and put. Yes, but I doubt. Yes, as per this sentence, it appear like they had 8, but the 6 only have signed. Yes, so then we can say that from 8 now 4 required additionally.
The
Yes.
last question to answer is 96,000 for one man, right?
No. Here total task is 18 to 6. How many men days? 48 men days there. 48 men days. One men day is the 2000. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Right. Okay, so 2 marks there. Each question's 2 marks. Last part of that question. Right. If a certain municipal council charges 8% of the assessed value as annual rates from the shops with its administrative domain. If a certain shop pays rupees 2,400 quarterly rate, calculate the annual assessed value. Quarterly rate is the why is the answer in the third part? 4 moments, because that argument it appear like 8 men they have during the first 4 days. Only 6 men were assigned into work. හරි මෙතනදී අපිට අර එහෙම කියන්නත් බෑ 8ක් ඉන්නවම කියලා. හරිද සනුලි? right මොකද 8ක් හිටියොත් දවස් 6ක් යනවා කියන එක. If 8 were there 6 days. Right. Okay. But they assign 6 only. 6 only means they have 6 I think. Then it should be 6. Right. ඒ දෙකම ටිකක් අර language එක අනුව හිතන්න ඕනේ. එතන පොඩි එක කේස් එකක් එනවා only 6 men were assigned කියද්දී 6 8 හිටියද කියලා. හැබැයි argue කරන්න පුළුවන් මේක task එක measure කරන unit එකක් විදියට දීලා තියෙන්නේ. 48 ගන්න මෙහෙම දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. If 24 men works it takes 2 days. right එතකොට මෙතනදී 6ක්නේ assign කරලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට වඩා සුදුසුයි මටත් හිතෙන විදියට වඩා සුදුසුයි මේක මොකක්ද? right 6 assigned. right assigning to work means they have 6 now. So how many more? Right the total we got 6. Better put with 6 because we don't know whether they have 8 or 8 there. right එහෙනම් 2,400 quarterly rates. එහෙනම් අපි දන්නවා quarterly 2,400. Then annual how much? Multiply by 4. All the time take the annual. Okay, 2,400 into 12. Okay. 2,400 into 4. Then 4 into 0, 0, 0. 4 into 4, 16. 1 remaining. 4 into 2, 8 plus 1, 9. Rupees 9,600. හරි 9600 for the annual rate. එන අපි ගන්න assessed value එක x කියලා. Take the annual assessed value x. From that x multiply the 8%, 8 upon 100. Then that's give the annual rate. Annual rate now we got 9600. Okay, now you are going to subject x. How? 8 into x. 8x upon 100 equal 9600. මං කිව්වා A level maths වල simplification එක මේ 8 මේ පැත්තෙන් පුළුවන් simplify කරන්න. දෙපැත්ත equal mark 8 1 8 1 8 1 remaining 2. Okay, then cross multiply by 100 both the sides. Okay, you can multiply by 100 both the sides. So x given as 12 and 1 2 3 4 120,000 rupees. So it comes as rupees 120,000. So 2 marks given. Right. Right. Now the column graph given. Right. We'll check the question. A column graph which is provide information on the lunch brackets of ordered 180 people who were yeah.
So can you explain the previous question again?
Yes, municipal council charge 8% of the assessed value, annual assessed value as rate. Right. Then here for a quarter 2,400 quarter. So per year 4 quarters there. Then you take annual rate how much? This is the annual rate 2,400 into 4. You got annual rate this much 9,600. How the annual rate get it? Right. Just annual assessed value multiply by 8%. Annual assessed value not given, that is asking, we take annual assessed value x of that 8%. What happened? Both getting off. Right, let me take the paper again. Right, okay. So this is the question, right? Hi, we got X. So X into 8%. X into 8% is the annual rate calculation. That is equal now 9,600. Then you subject X here. Normal way 8 into X, 8X upon 100 equal 9,600. Then you multiply by 100 both the sides and divide by 8. Then X taken. Right. Now a graph which provides informations on the incomplete table, 180 people who participate in the seminar and incomplete prepared to pie chart represent given below. Right, find the number of people who ordered vegetable lunch packets and fill in the relevant blank. හරි එතකොට මේකේ angle එක ගන්න කොහමද 100 total එක 180 නේ from 180 this is 50 if that's so 360 how much 1 here 2 2 into 50 100 මෙතන 2 into 60 120 okay then here 2 into මෙතන 180 නේ total එක මේක බලන්න 50 plus නොයි 30 here 30 එහෙනම් මෙතෙන්ට 30 වැටෙන්න ඕනේ 60 degrees right these are the angles here right complete the table හරිනේ 180න් කීයද එහෙනම් 360න් කොච්චරද right in the table represent it on the column graph right represent it on the column graph column එකට මේක fill වෙන්න ඕනේ so vegetable is how much 30 okay so here 30 you draw here vegetable 30 okay so completing here 1 marks so here maybe 3 marks there then fill in the blanks in the table to draw the pie chart we filled it okay then draw the pie charts in the given circle right pie chart එක අඳින්න කියනවා මේ circle එකේ එහෙනම් fish වලට 80 degree අරයට 100 80 100 එතකොට 80 මෙහෙම අඳිනවා right 80 then 100 ඒ කියන්නේ එතකොට circle මෙහෙම කියනවා 80 100 then 120 60 so make 80 degree මෙයා 100 ගත්ත ගමන් මෙතන 100 okay then අනිත් කෙනා 120 and 60 මෙහෙම මාක් කරලා එයාලගේ නම් ටික දාන්න okay right what are the kinds of the vegetables whatever okay මොනවාද numbers ටික fish meat egg vegetable fish meat egg vegetable you mention here fish you mention meat then you mention egg and vegetable then they're asking right for drawing that part you have 4 marks then express the ratio between the number of people who preferred fish and egg in simplest form number of people ratio එකක් ගද්දී when you take ratio number of people you can take as well as angle you can take so here the easiest way is taking angle right okay so right එහෙනම් between the people of who prefer fish and egg ratio එක ගන්න fish is 80 degree to egg is 120 degree එහෙනම් degree wise ratio එක දෙන්න පුළුවන් quantity wise ratio එක වෙනවනේ පැහැදිලිද ratio එකක් percentage එකක් fraction එකක් you can depend upon the angle right instead of quantity so then 80 to 120 0 cancelled then 4 divide 4 is 2 4 is 3 right 2 to 3 simplest form so you have 2 marks there we just depend upon the angle ratio angle wise equal to the otherwise Right. Right, now we are moving to this question. In a certain game, there are two wheels to spin at the same time. One wheel marked in color and the other wheel is marked numbers 1 to 6. Okay, then the winner is selected by considering the color and the number which is in front of the arrowhead. Right here, red, green, blue, and here numbered 1 to 6. Okay, mark all the possible outcomes obtaining wheel on the time and color the grid. Okay, now mark the sample space. Here one and blue can comes, one red, one green, all are possible units, right? You color up all the things here. Okay, here you color up, right? Then find the probability of getting an even number with green color, right? Make it 2 marks. Then even number with green color. Ena even neka green neka tekkin on. Even means 2, 4, 6 with green. Ena make a hari 2 green, 4 green, 6 green. Okay, even number and green. So how many elements belong to that? That is 3 upon how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 3, 18. Okay, then 3, 1, 3, 6. Right, probability is 1/6. Okay, you have 2 marks. පැහැදිලිනේ 2 and even and green. Even 3 numbers there, 2, 4, 6. Then find the probability of getting an odd number with any color. Odd number with any color. Odd means 1 with any color. Don't make a possible may okkoma. Right, I will mark in a different color. Right, I will mark by a red color. 1 and any color. 1 blue, 1 red, 1 green. Then odd number. Then 3 any color. Then 5 any color. Right. So these are the possible event. So how many belongs to that? 3, 6, 9. Okay. Then 9 upon all the elements here 18. So 9 upon 18. 9 upon 18 you can simplify 9 1 9 2 1 upon 2. Okay. So 2 marks there. Okay. 6 marks given. Padli, any doubts? Ask. Right. Two students A and B are facing a practical exams. The teacher claims, okay, teacher claims that the probability of that A passing the exam is 1/3. So here A passing, A and B passing is here. A, B, you have to name. A passing 1/3 mean all the time sum of these two axes is 1. From 3 subtract 1, then 2/3. Okay, then here 3/4 mean here 1/4. Okay, then here 3/4 means here 1/4. No problem because all the sums is 1. Here 2 branches. Okay, so this is a tree diagram. Here you have 2 marks there. Then take using the above information, complete the tree diagram. We complete here. So here better mention 3 marks there for tree diagram. Okay, then find the probability of a passing exam while B getting failed. If that A passing and B failing, that A passing means here A passing, B failing. And now which branch they are referring? A passing here, B failing there. So this is the path. There are 4 paths here. A pass, B pass, A pass, B fail, B fail, A pass, sorry, A fail, B pass, and A fail, B fail. So now you are running this axis. So you have to multiply the probability you meet 1/3 into 1/4, then 1 into 1, 1 upon 3 into 4, 12. So the probability 1/12. So you have 2 marks there. Right. Sorry, 1 marks there. Then only that 10 marks creates. Right. Any questions to ask? Which question suddenly you required? Third one.
Sir, the fraction, the question.
Which question?
In the fraction, the first question, the third one.
The first question, third one is after that, rest of water is filled equally into three container with the same capacity. What fraction of the whole quantity of water filled into the containers? See the English, into the containers, right? Not one container, to the containers. How much the filled volume, right? The fraction they asking. Fraction is from 5/6 is used, 5/6 of the remaining used. The remaining nekim 5/6 use karana, remaining nekim 1/6 the balance. Remaining nekim high එකක් ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්තම් වාට පුළුවන් මෙතෙන්ට වැය වෙච්ච ටික 2/5 wasted. එතකොට මෙතනින් use කරපු ටික තියෙනවා ඒ දෙක එකතු කරලා ආයෙ remain එක බලන්න. ඒ remain එක තමයි මේකට ගියේ. That's remain.
I got 1/10. Like I am saying now, already they have said, no, like they are saying 3 containers. This much means out of the three, one contains this much of water. Means in the fourth question, I'm asking like 1/10 no equal. So why are we again dividing by 3? Because
No,
already we divided.
no. Here see the language. As I mentioned, here containers volume we got. For all the three containers, 1/10. All the three containers. But here they saying volume of water in one container. But 1/10 is not the one container. Okay, that's three container volume. One container is you have to divide by 3 to take the fraction wise. So fraction for one container is 1/3. See that language here, containers filled 1/10, here one container. That's the language understanding. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Right. Others, any questions to ask? Okay. Right. Okay, we completed successfully, Buddha. That's paper number 36. And next day we have the paper number 37. That would be a second paper. So everyone ready and take the paper and do it. So this is very good paper discussions today also we held. So you can deal with the next day paper at earliest, make the paper and complete it before the class. Okay, thank you very much. We'll meet with the next week. Right, have a nice day and good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.